So this will probably be the first long video I have, and I'm not happy with it. I'm not happy with it. Probably gonna be the longest video I'm gonna have so far. For those of you who are actually watching my videos, I thank you for actually taking the time to watch them. Don't forget to like my page and subscribe. As always, I promise that I'm gonna get a little better as time goes by at uploading some more videos. Alright. A little happier. I'll work on the face first. So let's assume so, right now, I'm trying, not succeeding that great because making the eyeballs too big. I'm going to go a different approach rather than going straight for the mouth, which is actually something that's most detailed. I'm going to try to lay out my eyes and then lay over eyebrows and lip and everything. Right now it looks like a little duck. Little melted. Deformed duck. A little scary, but yeah. In case y'all are wondering, the movie in the background is Xanadu. This little board with not having any sound in the background. Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite me. Yeah. Now there isn't much of a technique that I'm trying to use right now. I'm just going by what I've seen in maybe like 8 videos. One of them being the live chats that an artist I really like. He makes mugs. They're kick-ass mugs, and I believe I talked about him earlier. in videos. I believe my first video, possibly. Not sure of his actual name. I know his company name and his page name's Turkey Merck. And he makes these kick-ass zombie mugs. Man, they look beautiful. I'm hoping to buy one with, hopefully, the income. But that's just me. The income tax. I'm just being hopeful at this point. But I was watching him play around with some clay in one of his live videos that he had. And I'll link his Facebook page to this one at the end of the video, or you can check the bottom. I probably put it down there. So he was in a few videos, and one of them he was just playing around with the clay, and really I love seeing his videos. Gave me an idea of what I can, you know, the fact that he was playing with it gave me an idea. Hey, you know what, I don't need to go straight into making things, and I don't want to do as much as I probably have to eventually, but I don't want to do like, okay, you know, like classroom ones where I'll make the blade. I want to actually have fun, and I don't want to make it a chore out of it either. Which is why, you know, my videos aren't just focused on nothing but clay. You know, I'll have like fun little snippets, and here and there we're gonna go to places. So we're definitely going to MommyCon this weekend, so I'll definitely post up about that. Let you guys know how it goes. And for any guys watching this, you're probably thinking, why does he want to go? It's like, well, I'm actually very family oriented, and I believe, you know, guys need to know these things too. So I like to learn a little bit here and there about many things. And they do have a lot of dad-oriented stuff. He looks so creepy right now. They have a lot of dad-oriented stuff, and I want to see some of them, see how they go. And they also have stay-at-home dads videos and baby wearing for dads and stuff like that. So, you know, they have fun little things that's not just for moms. And I know for a fact a lot of dads right now, that's a very big taboo. It's like, oh no, I need to look manly, I need to do this, I need to do that. It's like, guys, in my personal opinion, relax. If you're manly, you're manly. If you're not, you're not. I'm pretty dang girly, and I'm not afraid to admit it. I watch my animes are not like Naruto or what's that, Attack on Titans. My animes are like K-On!, Clannad, Snowflake, Sugar Princess. You know, they're pretty damn girly. I can't help it. Or Zombie wa Desuka, which is, well, kind of not really girly. It's a little pervy, actually. But that's besides the point. I'm not exactly the manliest of men, and I wouldn't have it any other way, really. I like me for who I am. I'm silly, I'm goofy, and I like having fun. And I recommend a lot of guys who are afraid. I saw a video recently of guys drinking girly drinks for the first time, and actually I kind of got like a little shocked at how sensitive they were at the idea, like, oh, I would drink this but not in that cup. It's like, it's just a cup. Like, they need it in a mug, and they need to feel that sensation, or that feel of, I'm a man. I'm like, that's what's the point? You don't need something to prove. If you're a man, you're a man. If you're a girl, you're a girl. If you're something in between, you're something in between. Doesn't matter. Just be yourself. We spend so much time trying to prove something or be someone that we forget to live our lives eventually. Which is the reason why I'm doing this. I worried so much about what everybody's gonna think, whatever's gonna, you know, I'm gonna be judged. People are gonna say shit about me, or they're gonna talk bad about me, or make fun of me and stuff like that. And kind of had to stop myself a few times when I was younger from doing what I wanted, just because I was like, oh, but my friends are gonna say this or my family's gonna say that. And quite frankly, I think I would be in a very happier place right now if I had not listened to that little voice in my head of doubt. There's so many things I want to do. I wanted to be an archaeologist, you know. Nowadays, now that I think about it, you know, not very ludicrous job. It actually doesn't pay much, and most of them live pretty shitty. But the idea of discovery always fascinated me. I love going to like caverns and stuff. It's just so nice. Right here in San Antonio, and I'm hoping to do a video one day. They have we have the National Bridge Caverns, and here at these caverns we have several tours, and one of them being you can actually go in there and get down and dirty, go through this specific tunnel that they've made out and all that, not made out but discovered, and you can get down, you know, crawling with nothing but a headlamp, some rope, and you know, it sounds like a lot of fun. I'll do that one day, but I'm a little claustrophobic, so that's kind of what's keeping me from doing it at this point. But I'm sure I'll do it eventually, and I'll try to see if I can eventually invest in a GoPro and see if they let me record, and I'll post it on here, see how it goes. His mouth is looking a little better. But yeah, guys, always be yourselves. You want to learn something, learn it. One of the silly, well, to me, now it doesn't seem silly, but back then I thought it was very silly. I wanted to learn tap dancing. I actually thought it was so cool. I watch old movies and such, and it was just so fascinating to see that, you know, the beats and stuff they could do just by tap dancing. Now that I think about it, you know, why didn't I do that? I should have. I'm positive my mom would have put me into it. She loved putting me in stuff like that. But again, it goes back to, oh, what would my friends think? What would the girl I like think? Or what would, you know, so and so say? And in the end, it just ended up being a very depressing moment for me, of just choosing not to follow my own dreams or do the things I want to do because I'm trying to please everybody else. At this point in my life, I don't really have many friends, but the ones I do count. It's not about the amount of people you have around you. It's about the quality of the people you have around you. Quite frankly, right now, a lot of my friends, I barely know them for maybe 4 years. And quite frankly, I've been more happy and stress-free than I was when I had like 20 friends. Not to mention, you know, there's still 2 to 3 guys from back home that I can't see my life going anywhere without them. I don't talk to them much, but hopefully they know that I do miss them every damn day, and I wish we could go back to the days of playing video games and just sitting outside drinking something and not really doing much, just hanging out. I do miss that. One guy being, he was my best friend for years. And another one was, they're both like brothers to me. But everyone goes to do their own thing, everyone goes to their own path and their own road. I chose this one, and quite frankly, I'm pretty happy with it right now. I'm just trying to better it as I go along. Alright, so my mouth looks a little better now that I added a face. He looks a little funny, but now that I added a face, he looks a lot better than he did a few minutes ago. Bam! I'm also hoping, eventually, I don't know when, but hoping that I'll start learning to play the violin. That's something I always wanted. But I took the guitar because I thought somebody, you know, oh, you know, people would be a lot happier if I learned the guitar. Or in middle school, I picked up the baritone because the teacher said, I don't have many people who wants to join. Me being the person that wants to please everyone, I was like, oh, you know, I'll do that. Thinking back, if I was in band, I should have picked something like the saxophone. I would have been a lot happier with that. Or, you know, something like that. But as an asthmatic, it's not always such a great idea to pick an instrument that you're just gonna be dang it, breathing in a lot of air into. So do what you want, do what you like. Stop trying to please the world. In the end, it's just gonna be you. And when you're 80 years old and everyone else has passed, what are you gonna say to yourself? I'm glad I pleased all these people and I didn't get to live my life? Nah. Live your life. Make yourself happy. Make yourself laugh. Have a little extra cash? Buy yourself that item you've been wanting for a while. Make sure you have your priorities straight too, you know. Don't just buy random things just to buy them. No, I got it. As always, this is the set that's gonna be getting me. I think I did okay for that. I'm trying to add wrinkles onto this. Make my indent. Now again, as always, as I constantly say, I'm not gonna get great overnight. It's not gonna be freaking amazing out of nowhere, but I will get there eventually. I look forward to one day, you know, be at the ranks of, you know, Turkey Merck, or being at the ranks of a lot of Hollywood freaking FX artists, man. There's gorgeous things out there. People take them for granted. So when I see people like oh, this CG is so great, it's like, okay, yeah, you know, it took a lot of work, it's amazing and all that, but I want to see what people make with their hands, like kind of like this. I saw the behind the scenes for, I think it was Percy Jackson. It's a second movie. I didn't watch it, but I saw the behind the scenes, and I saw one of the animatronics they had for a giant, I want to say it was a Cyclops or a Taran. I think it was a Cyclops. And they had two choices. They made an animatronic to see how it worked. They had the CG. The animatronic looked amazing, looked beautiful, looked fantastic. But Hollywood executives, as always, they say, oh no, it needs to be more lifelike. So they went with some cheesy, crappy looking CG. Which, you know, I'm positive it took a lot of work, a lot of effort by a lot of people. And, you know, I'm bashing on it, and I shouldn't be, but you know, I'm always a person that prefers animatronics, or, you know, stuff like that, more lifelike, more literal. I miss the times of, I would watch constantly when I was growing up videos behind the scenes. I love seeing behind the scenes. So I was that weird kid that after the movie's done, everyone leaves, I'm stuck at the TV just watching all the behind the scenes. How they did this, how they did that, how did they make, what's a good example? I guess in Ghostbusters, how they make the costumes. You know, how they make certain scenes. You know, the Marshmallow Puff Man, it was actually, I believe, 3 suits. A total of 3 suits, and all these 3 suits did not make the end of the videos. They all kind of burned. It wasn't very great material, but in order to get the look of the Marshmallow Puff Man, it ended up, it was a cheap material. It ended up falling apart after time, and one of them got burned. Part of one part of the labyrinth that I love is all the costumes, all the behind the scenes, the Brian Fraud's designs and drawings and stuff like that. I love them. And these are starting to look a little more Slimer-esque. And yeah, I loved that he was able to see his designs and his creations come to life on screen. Growing up, oh man, I loved his artistry books. I love reading the life he gives to these creatures and these fairies, goblins, everything. Who's that other one that I like? Alright, so sorry my camera got full. So last thing I'm gonna do, this little guy I'm gonna continue playing around with, but I'm not gonna not gonna do it right now. I'm gonna stop for now since my video is already 20 minutes long, and I'll start another video later. So yeah, this is my Slimer for now. It looks a little creepy, not very friendly. Frumpiness. So I still need to add some lips, add some teeth, and I'm probably still gonna mess with the face a little more. So do that. Yeah, you know, I'll continue my convo about everything that I've been talking about, and hope that you guys continue to watch my videos. Again, if you like my videos or like to see my progress as it continues to go on, this is gonna be a long project for me. It's not gonna be just one day, one diet, or a few. This is gonna be a year's worth of progress. Please subscribe. If you like my videos, like my page, like my videos. Leave me comments if you have any questions. And as always, guys, keep doing what you're doing. Do what you want. Be yourself and stop trying to please the world. Make yourself happy. Start off on the things you love, so that when you're older and gray, you have something to look back on and say, hey, I made that, or I did that. Alright guys, well, I'm gonna sign off for now. I'll talk to you guys later.